Today I would like to share you with the poem coming across a disfavored court musician on the southern shore of the Yangtze River. It is a miniature version of the rise and fall of Emperor Xuanzong of the Tang Dynasty, and also a song of everlasting sorrow in 4 lines. Why? Let's appreciate the first 2 verses. The Prince Qi and Cui Jiu were not 2 ordinary people. They were not only the royal relatives and high officials and noble lords, but also the leading figures in the cultural circle at that time, and the confidants and protectors of various artists. They were honorable but idle, so they were always surrounded by a lot of sages and had a lot of friends. In fact, this situation represented the other side of Kaiyuan flourishing age, a spiritual flourishing age. There are 2 powerful words in these 2 verses, how oft and as oft. What's the purpose of these words? Because no one was taking it seriously. Li Guinian was the king of singing in the world at that time, and Du Fu was also a heroic young talent. At that time, they all thought it was natural to enjoy the hospitality of Prince Qi and Cui Jiu, and thought that such prosperity could not only continue forever, but also go from one peak to another higher peak. The sage prince and the famous singer and poet spent many good times together and had many charming dreams in the beautiful seasons. However, the next 2 verses suddenly shift from memory to reality. What is the reality? When Du Fu and Li Guinian met again, the society had never recovered from the turmoil, and the country was devastated by division. Du Fu was nearly 60 years old at that time, and he was wandering everywhere, not only failing to realize his previous political ideals, but also living a broken life. Li Guinian, who often went to the court, also wandered in the region south of the Yangtze River and could seen everywhere to seek living. In this situation, the 2 old men met again in the regions south of the Yangtze River, with beautiful mountains and rivers. However, the good scenery of the region south of the Yangtze River could only reflect the bleak situation of the 2 people. But think about it. Was this sadness only reflected in them? Of course not. The prosperity no longer existed. The Emperor Xuanzong of Tang, who created the Kaiyuan flourishing age, had passed away sadly, and the Kaiyuan flourishing age was gone forever. In the season of flowers falling, there was so much sadness for the current situation. The flowers fell, their youth would never return, and the flourishing age was gone, which really reflect the spring has gone with the flower water and fallen flowers, and the life in the past and at present is very different. 4 verses, 40 years. It seems to have just begun, but in fact, it has ended.